Well, it is bright and early Wednesday morning, and I'm here at the library to work, of course. Library doesn't open for another like half hour. I love Wednesday mornings. It's so quiet. It's how the library should be. The library's never actually this quiet when people are here. Just so nice. I really like Wednesday mornings. It's just like I can just do my thing for like 4 hours, just work in the quiet, get stuff done, and just not be bothered by people or just anything, really. It's great. Alright guys, I gotta actually start working in like 1 minute. Morning. The one downfall to me working Wednesday mornings is that breaks are lonely. Like break time normally, there's like, half a dozen of us up here. But now it's just me. Just sitting around for 15 minutes doing nothing. Oh well, I get to sit. I just want to finish working. Go home, get some food, and then I gotta go to school this afternoon, unfortunately, but it's only for 2 hours. But that's kind of the negative of it, is that I'm going to school for only 2 hours. It's like, I don't know. I'd rather go to school for like 4 hours. I don't like going to school for 8 hours, but I think 4 hours is good. It's like, it's worth it. When I'm only going for 2 hours, it doesn't seem worth it, especially when the class, ends like half an hour early, and you're like, yeah, I get to go home earlier, but I feel like I wasted my time coming here. Just kind of sucks. All right, I gotta get back to work I got a couple minutes. Hey, don't ignore me.
You're ignored.
Arthur. Hey. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me.
Pay attention to him.
Well, that's not fair. You're bribing him with a chicken.
I'm not bribing him.
Ugh.
You don't like it?
It's annoying.
I like it.
Apparently. Lydia.
Arthur likes all his new toys.
Lydia.
Yeah?
The show. The show,
must go on.
we've watched so much of it.
But that's because I love it, and I...
Are we on the second last disc?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's only like 8 episodes left?
Yeah.
So we've watched like a lot of episodes?
Yeah.
30, what? How many episodes is this show? We've watched like 37 episodes, I guess?
Yeah, pretty much.
36, 37?
Depends on how many are on the discs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Something like that. We've watched a lot. A lot of this show in the past couple days. It's really good.
And right now it's so interconnected that you just have to watch it straight. So we have to finish it tonight, Sean.
I don't know about that. But
Dude,
it is really good.
There's not a lot to go left.
There's still a lot. It's really...
But if it's only 8 episodes, that's not a lot of time. It's not. 8 episodes. And then it's like an hour and a bit, and an hour and a bit. So it's like 3 hours at most. You're not allowed to sleep. You're not allowed until we're finished.
I'm trying to get onto a good sleep schedule,
Yes.
and now you're forcing me to be awake.
It's only 7 o'clock right now.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll go to bed at 10.
Must you emphasize everything you say
Yes.
with a squeak?
Well, most of that was accidental.
Oh, okay.
Funnily enough.
Funnily enough. It's a good show. It's definitely a good show. The characters were kind of... like this whole season, although I guess it's not really separated by seasons, but there's the two different box sets, so we look at it as two different seasons. But this whole thing, it's been like really focused on jumping around between these three different characters, and the characters' motivations at times were enraging, and a lot of the problems that were arising were based on the characters making really dumb assumptions, and I'm just like, no!
But that's how people are, and they're learning.
They are learning, and I understand, but assumptions are... Don't assume. When you assume, you make an assu out of M and E.
No.
That's not... No? But the last episode that we just watched, basically all the characters were like, no, we're good now. We're smart. We understand. We've come to an agreement, and we're good. We're good. And I'm like, yes, finally.
Shit's about to go down, yo.
Mm-hmm.
This looks really funny.
He's got such a weird mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God.
I was just like, get the neck! And then you're not interested because it's not alive.
Yeah. Do you think he likes to bite it to make the noise, or he's biting it to kill it so that it stops making the noise? He's like, shut up! I want this thing to shut up, so I'm gonna just bite it till it dies.
And that's why
he stops biting it when it stops making the noise. He's like, my job here is done.
No, see, look, he wasn't making noise then. He says, rawr, 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 rawr.
So something awesome, well, something slightly awesome came out of something crappy. Club Nintendo thing is, shutting down in a couple months. But because of that, they released a big list of games that Nintendo is offering up for points. The thing is, Club Nintendo was like this reward system thing, like a loyalty program. And yeah, I had used it a tiny bit, obviously, because I only got into it pretty much when it was over. But through that, I was able to, for my 3DS, pick up a couple games for free. Like, I used my points for them, and the points, I got the points for making other purchases. So, I guess it's, in a way, free. It's additional stuff. But yeah, I was able to pick up the original Legend of Zelda game and the original Metroid game, like both for the NES, and they're on my 3DS now, and those are two games that I've actually never played. Like, I didn't really grow up playing any of the Zelda games. I didn't grow up playing any of the Metroid games. Things that I didn't really grow up playing any of the Nintendo classics apart from Super Mario. That's pretty much the only one that I kind of grew up playing, but that's more so just whatever was on the NES, like Super Mario 1, 2, and 3 I played. Played a lot of Super Mario World, some Super Mario 64, but yeah, I never had a GameCube, never had a Wii, so I never played any of those ones. But yeah, I was able to get some games. It sucks that stupid Club Nintendo isn't going to be a thing anymore, but I got something out of it. Alright guys, it's late. It's time for me to go to sleep. I don't have school till tomorrow afternoon, but I asked Lydia to wake me up in the morning so that I can, try and be productive throughout the day before going to school. We'll see, and hopefully her text/phone call will actually wake me up. Fingers crossed. Alright guys. Good night. Carter.